15-year-old Emily Carter never imagined that the bond she shared with Thunder, her wild yet loyal horse, would one day be tested by the very thing she loved most, her family's farm. Nestled in the heart of the countryside, the farm had been in her family for generations. But now the land was under threat by a powerful developer, Mr. Grayson, who would stop at nothing to take what he wanted. When a sudden storm causes Thunder to bolt into the woods, injuring his leg in the process, Emily's world crashes down. Without Thunder's strength and speed in the upcoming race, the farm would be lost. Desperation hangs in the air as Emily battles with heartbreak, exhaustion, and the harsh reality of the situation. But giving up isn't an option. With love and unwavering courage, Emily embarks on a journey to heal Thunder, defy the odds, and save the only home she's ever known. In the face of insurmountable odds, she must discover just how far she's willing to go for the horse who has always been there for her. Will love and determination be enough to conquer the challenges ahead? 15-year-old Emily Carter had always felt a special connection with animals, but none compared to the bond she shared with Thunder, her majestic black stallion. Raised on her family's small farm, Emily had cared for Thunder since he was a foal, feeding him by hand and whispering secrets into his silky mane. Their farm was more than just land. It was a legacy, passed down through generations. But trouble loomed on the horizon. A wealthy land developer, Mr. Grayson, was pressuring Emily's parents to sell. They refused, unwilling to part with their home and the animals they loved. Grayson, angered by their resistance, warned them that he wouldn't take no for an answer. One stormy night, as the wind howled through the trees, something went terribly wrong. Thunder, spooked by a sudden lightning strike, broke free from his stable and bolted into the darkness. Panic gripped Emily's heart as she chased after him, her feet sinking into the muddy ground. The night swallowed him whole, leaving only echoes of his frightened whinnies. The next morning, after hours of searching, Emily found Thunder lying injured near the edge of the forest. His leg was wounded, his once powerful stance now weakened. The veterinarian's words were grim. Thunder might never run again. But Emily refused to give up. She would do whatever it took to heal her beloved horse, because when love and courage meet, even the impossible can be overcome. Emily sat beside Thunder, gently stroking his mane as he lay in the straw-covered stable. The vet's words echoed in her mind. He may never recover fully. Even if he does, racing might be out of the question. But Emily refused to believe it. Her parents, worried about their financial troubles, tried to reason with her. "Sweetheart, we need to think about the farm. Without the prize money from the race, we won't be able to fight Grayson's legal threats." "But we can't give up on Thunder," Emily protested, determination burning in her eyes. "He's not just a racehorse, he's family." Days turned into weeks as Emily dedicated herself to Thunder's recovery. She researched equine therapy, reading everything she could find about muscle rehabilitation and strength training. Every morning before school, she massaged Thunder's leg, stretched his muscles, and encouraged him to stand. She spoke to him softly, promising that they would get through this together. At first, Thunder barely moved, but one afternoon, as Emily held out an apple, he took a shaky step forward. It was small, but it was progress. Meanwhile, Mr. Grayson wasn't backing down. He sent legal notices, claiming the farm's debts made it impossible for them to keep their land. Emily's parents grew desperate, and even her father, who had always been Thunder's biggest supporter, started to lose hope. "If Thunder can't race, we have no choice but to sell," he said one night. Emily clenched her fists. No matter what, she wouldn't let that happen. She looked at Thunder, who was watching her with trusting eyes. They had come too far to stop now. With time running out, Emily made a bold decision. She would enter Thunder in the race, even if the odds were against them. Because if love and courage had brought them this far, she believed they could go even further. The day of the race arrived, and the entire town gathered at the track. Emily stood beside Thunder, gently running her fingers through his mane. His muscles had strengthened, but doubt lingered in the air. Could he really do this? Mr. Grayson smirked from the stands, confident that Emily wouldn't dare race an injured horse. He had already started paperwork to seize the farm. Emily's heart pounded as she mounted Thunder. She had spent months rehabilitating him, pushing through setbacks, tears, and exhaustion. Now it all came down to this moment. She leaned close, whispering, "We've got this, buddy. Just trust me." The starting bell rang. Thunder hesitated for a split second, then surged forward. At first, they lagged behind. The other horses thundered ahead, their hooves kicking up dust. Spectators murmured, maybe Thunder wasn't ready. But Emily believed in him. She gave a gentle squeeze with her legs, urging him on. Thunder's muscles remembered. He stretched his legs, finding the rhythm they had practiced in secret every night. One by one, they overtook the competition. The finish line was in sight. Grayson's horse, a powerful chestnut stallion, was ahead by mere inches. The crowd gasped as Thunder found his second wind, pushing forward with everything he had. With a final burst of speed, Thunder crossed the finish line. First, the stadium erupted in cheers. Emily threw her arms around Thunder's neck, tears streaming down her face. Mr. Grayson's face twisted in disbelief as Emily's family received the prize money, enough to pay off their debts and secure the farm. As the sun set, Emily stood beside Thunder, her hand resting over his heart. They had defied the odds. Love and courage had won the day. In the weeks that followed the race, Emily's victory became the talk of the town. Word spread quickly that a girl and her horse had faced impossible odds and come out on top. Even the local press covered the story, praising Emily's unshakable love for Thunder and her unwavering determination. But while the victory was sweet, it was the quiet moments after that truly meant the most. Emily and Thunder spent more time together than ever before, their bond stronger than ever. Mr. Grayson, having lost his bid to claim the farm, left the town in defeat. With the legal troubles behind them, Emily's family could finally breathe easy. Her parents were proud, not just of the race win, but of the courage Emily had shown in the face of adversity. As the seasons changed, Emily continued to work with Thunder, ensuring that his recovery wasn't just a one-time victory, but a long-term process. She still rode him every day, but now their rides were filled with a deeper understanding of each other. They were partners in every sense of the word, and their bond had become unbreakable. Thunder wasn't just the horse who had helped save the farm. He was a symbol of resilience, love, and the strength that comes when you never give up on the things that matter most. And so Emily learned that sometimes the greatest victories aren't the ones you win on a track. They are the ones you fight for with every ounce of love and courage you possess. Together they had saved their farm, their home, and their dreams. But more than that, they had saved each other. The journey wasn't over. It was just beginning. Years passed and the farm continued to thrive. Emily grew older, but her love for Thunder never wavered. She took on more responsibilities, running the farm with the same determination and heart that had carried her through the toughest days of her life. Thunder, now older but still strong and vibrant, remained by her side. Together they became a symbol of resilience for others in the town. Emily often volunteered at the local stable, teaching young riders the same lessons she had learned from Thunder, that love, patience, and perseverance could overcome any obstacle. Her story, once a tale of a girl and her horse fighting to save their home, became a beacon of hope for others facing hardships. Emily knew that no matter how difficult life became, she would always have the strength within herself and the love of her horse to see her through. And in the evenings, as the golden light of sunset bathed the fields, Emily would ride Thunder across the same trails where they had once faced their greatest challenge. The bond they shared was timeless, built on years of trust, love, and unbreakable courage. They had saved each other. They had saved the farm. But most importantly, they had saved the dream of a life built on love, loyalty, and the belief that with enough heart, anything was possible. And so Emily and Thunder's story lived on, a legacy of hope, love, and the courage to never give up.